Hi everybody, good evening, and thanks for watching my channel, Healthy Living. Tonight I'm going to show you guys how to make a delicious chili that is perfect for cold weather, or maybe if you're feeling sick. It's also perfect for picky kids or husbands that, you don't really know what they like to eat, because you can put corn chips or Frito chips in this and then top it with cheese, and it is just delicious. You can even make this ahead and put it on top of hot dogs, and that's a perfect addition to any barbecue. I have a special guest with me tonight. This is my husband, John.
Hey guys.
He's going to be helping me make dinner for moral support, which is so fun. The cool thing about dinners like this is you can get the whole family involved. You can have the kids opening the cans. You can have the husband tasting all the food. And anyway, it's pretty fun if you get everybody involved. So I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get started. So these are the ingredients that you guys are going to need to make this chili dish. And you can always do any type of variation that you want. Tonight I'm just making a bean and meat chili. Sometimes I throw in fresh frozen corn, or you can also cut up potatoes small and let it cook for a little bit longer. But because I have PCOS, I don't need a ton of corn, and I really don't like to eat potatoes. I'm just gonna make a bean chili tonight. So you'll need a nice pot. I have a Dutch oven pot, so it's really sturdy, which is awesome. You're gonna need a cutting board, a knife, a can opener, and then I have a pound of ground beef. I have 1 can of hot chili beans, 1 can of dark red kidney beans, 1 can of fire roasted tomatoes, 1 can of tomato paste, and then I do my own seasonings. So I do cumin and chili powder, and you do more chili powder than cumin, and I just eyeball it, you guys, so you'll have to just eyeball it because I really don't know how much I put in, and I just taste it. And then I also have an onion, and those are the chili ingredients. And then for a side, I have a multi-grain artesian bread, and on the back, everything is whole grain. So if you have PCOS or you have diabetes or you're pre-diabetic, this would be a really good option for you because it's whole grain. You're not getting just plain white flour. And then I forgot to put out some olive oil that I'll be drizzling in the pan. So to start, I'm gonna chop an onion. John is going to open some cans, and then I'll tell you where to go next. Alright, now that my onions are chopped, I went ahead and chopped 3 cloves of garlic as well, just kind of spur of the moment, just to give it a little bit of extra flavor. So I have my extra virgin olive oil. Going to take that and drizzle some in the pan. I guess that's a little bit more than a drizzle. And then add the onions and the garlic. Let's just scrape this off. Now you're going to want to cook these for about 3 to 5 minutes until they're translucent. And then on top of that, you're going to add the meat. Okay everybody, so my onions have been cooking for about 5 minutes, and you can see that they're starting to go translucent, which is exactly what you want. To this pot, I added the trifecta of seasoning. That's garlic powder, a little bit of onion powder, and then I added some salt. So that's just going to give it a little bit more of a rich flavor. And then John is going to add the meat, and he's going to stir and cook the meat for me while I talk to you guys a little bit more about dinner.
Yeah.
Just dump it in. Good job, honey.
Thanks.
Alright, so now that John has the meat cooking with the onions that are seasoned, I'm going to get the bread going. So I just have about 1/2 of a loaf of the whole grain bread. That's going into a preheated oven at 400 degrees for about 20 minutes because it's frozen. Now, if it's not frozen, it doesn't have to go in that long, but mine's frozen. And then once the meat is finished cooking completely, I'm going to add in the kidney beans, the chili beans, the fire roasted tomatoes, and the tomato paste with a little bit of water if I think I need to. And then I'm gonna add in the cumin and the chili powder, and I'll let you guys watch that so you can kind of gauge how much I'm adding, and maybe I can gauge and tell you as well. All right, so while the meat is cooking, I thought we would do something kind of fun. I'm gonna ask John what is my favorite, and he's gonna see if he can get it right after almost 3 years of marriage. Okay, what is my favorite thing to drink at a restaurant?
Depends on where we go. If it's Mexican, it's horchata, but she doesn't do that anymore. So she gets a large unsweet tea with extra ice.
Yay! What is my favorite cereal?
Can I skip?
No, skip.
Yes.
I don't like cereal. Let's see.
Precisely.
What is my favorite TV show?
Midsummer Murders.
Midsummer Murders. What is my favorite thing to do for a date?
Dinner and a movie.
Dinner and a movie.
I thought that was just mine.
Good job. Now that all of my beans and tomato paste and tomatoes are in the pot, I'm going to show you guys how much cumin and chili powder I add. Now, or cumin, I guess is how you say this. This is like the classic chili flavor, so I'm not gonna add quite as much cumin. But you're gonna be surprised at how much I do choose to add. Probably about like that. And then chili powder. Now I add quite a lot of chili powder. Let's see, I'm just gonna pop the top off because I think it takes too long. Chili powder to me is the best flavor, and it's kind of spicy. So I'm gonna start with that. So I've almost covered the top of the pot with chili powder and cumin. Mix this in, and you're good to go. Now, you guys, if you don't feel comfortable making your own spice, just go to the store and you can buy a packet of chili or taco seasoning. I have this one right here. It's an organic Southwest taco seasoning. Taco seasoning is basically cumin and chili powder, or you could get a chili seasoning mix. That's pretty good too. All right, everybody, so that's basically it. My chili is cooking away. My bread is in the oven. Now would be the time to pull out any sides that you wanted to go with your chili. You can cook your chili for as long as you want to. The longer you cook it, you might have to add a little bit of water. I actually didn't add any water to mine because the bean juice from the cans was quite enough. And I'll show you guys what the end result looks like when I put it in my bowl and then I have my bread on the side. But I have really enjoyed cooking with you tonight and with my husband John. This is probably the easiest dinner that I will ever show you how to make. It is so yummy. It is so delicious, you guys. You have got to try it. Perfect for someone with diabetes or PCOS, or if you're pre-diabetic as well. I think that's all. Have a good evening. Happy living, healthy living, and have a great night, you guys. Thanks. Bye.